Graffiti taggers take only seconds to cause damage like this. It's 92 degrees in Palm Springs right now, and it's not too windy. The dew point is not so high, so those swamp coolers are going to work pretty well. The message is don't drink and drive. Now, another thing that they tell us is that for such a small community, Indian Wells has a particularly high rate of DUI arrests and convictions. It's this debris that he's talking about, dry needles, and they're anywhere from 1 to 4 feet deep all the way inside. That's what the firefighters are doing right now. They're dousing it. They're waiting around. They have to make sure that everything is out, especially with this wind. They said it's their #1 enemy, and the fire could spark up at any time. In thermal right now, it's a little bit cooler at 89 degrees. The dew point's at 56, and that's just about the time where those swamp coolers might start having some trouble. But hopefully, that'll work through tonight and over the next couple of days. It's not going to be too windy tonight, just about 7 miles per hour, a little bit breezy. Now, the high today was 105 degrees. That's only 1 degree off the average, and it's 1 degree lower. Cool is the key word right here. Checking more than one bag when you fly can cost you plenty. Right now, only U.S. Air is going to be doing it, but who knows what other airlines will follow suit. We've been hearing about the hands-free cell phone law for almost 2 years now. There is no grace period as of July 1st. You will get a ticket if you're driving your car with a phone to your ear all over California. Now, the purpose of the laws are to make the roads safer, presumably because drivers won't be distracted by playing with their cell phones. The hands-free cell phone law is a $20 ticket that'll cost you $76 with penalties the first time and almost $200 the second time you get caught. If you're involved in a crash and someone dies because you were on the phone, not in a hands-free mode, the consequences can be severe for you, the driver.
If you then get into a car accident, let's say, you do have the potential of a vehicular manslaughter if somebody was killed because of the accident, because you actually violated the law, and if it can be shown that that had some relevance to the accident, as in you were not paying attention in your driving, then you could be charged with a vehicular manslaughter. So it does raise the ante a little bit.
Many drivers agree hands-free cell calling is a safer way to drive, but it's not necessarily simple.
It makes me more confused. I can't hear as well when I have it on. So I don't know. I'm kind of questionable what's safer at this point. It seems easier when I just put it on speaker rather than trying to push something in my ear.
For me, it's very comfortable, and I think it's easy to use it.
All California drivers under 18 years old aren't allowed to be on a cell phone at all, hands-free or not, unless it's an emergency.
You can, however, have someone in the passenger seat talk on a cell phone. And if you wanted to be very clever, what you would do is have someone in the passenger seat put the phone on speakerphone, and then you could talk on the phone and drive the car, and you would not be violating the law if you want to look for a technicality.
Also, right now, texting is still allowed, believe it or not, while driving. It's an example of technology moving faster than our lawmakers, but legal experts think that will change soon, too. Ria Taormina, KMIR 6 News. We're here with some more creatures from SeaWorld out of San Diego. This is Garfunkel, a baby alligator, and Julie Scardina. Who is this guy eating watermelons? Gloria, the weather headlines for tonight are that the humidity is disappearing, and we're going to be welcoming that California dry heat that we so often love to talk about living here, and the temperatures are getting cooler. Find out just how low they're going to go when we come back after the break.